You guys, we gotta hurry. I just got back from Walmart. They're selling Nintendo 3DS systems for $149.99 on sale. Plus, every time you buy one, you get a $50 gift card. Brings the total price down to $110 after tax. Now listen, we can flip those sons of bitches for $230 a piece. Easy! They're all limited edition Zelda ones. Hurry! Hurry, come with me. We can be rich, and we also all get to keep one, and we can play Nintendo games. Nintendo, give me free stuff.
Hey gamers, welcome to the One Track Jon Show for Saturday, September 17. Almost forgot the date. If you didn't know, my name is John. I'm the host of the One Track Gamers podcast. And each Saturday morning, I talk about the latest updates in the news for the week, so I can see and what's going on and talk about it and save information for what to talk about during the week. For the podcast, the One Track Gamers podcast, released on the podcast services. So, how you guys doing? I'm doing well. Saturday morning, let's get to it. My Saturday morning so far has been going well. I haven't done much. Actually, I finished Catherine. My first playthrough for Catherine. And thank you, Corey, for letting me borrow the game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It did get hard for me, so I had to switch it to the easy difficulty. And finished my first playthrough. I don't know if I'll be playing it again. I YouTube the other endings, and it's okay. It's a good game. I like the story. I played only for the story. The gameplay was, I guess it's not, I'm not smart enough for that puzzle type of game. And I just really wanted to play for the story. And I got it. I got the story, I saw the endings, all good. All good. And, not much else going on. I do have a game that I will be playing, a new game that I will be playing to review. I received a review copy for Rive. We talked about that was one of the new games that came out this week, so I'll be playing that game and I will be checking it out. All right, so let's get on to the news. The news of the week. Quite a few stuff happened over the week. The Tokyo Game Show happened during the week, I think it's probably still happening now. And not a lot of information that pertains to America. But there's a lot of good news. So starting off from September 12th, you got the PlayStation 4 system software update 4.0 is out. It's out already, so it's not out tomorrow. Does it say what? Okay, so you got the quick menu with the music. In addition to updating the quick menu to make it easier to access without leaving your game by having it cover only a portion of the screen and making it more customizable. We've also added several new items to the menu. So that's what it looks like. I found it a little bit faster, a little bit more better, if you will. But let's see, PlayStation 4 Pro updates. Yeah, so this is for the people who are getting the PlayStation 4 Pro. The 4K stuff. You got the 1080p streaming for remote play. Oh. So I guess just remote play streaming for PC and Mac. Okay. And then you got streaming for share play. 1080p 30 and 60 frames per second live broadcasting on YouTube, and 1080p 30 frames per second live broadcasting for Twitch. Wow, YouTube has the 60 frames per second. Does that mean does Twitch not have 60 frames per second? I haven't really noticed anything about that. High dynamic range. What's new? You got the content info screen. So you can take a look, see that? That's the info screen. You have the data transferred to new PS4. I guess if you're upgrading to a different PS4, this is the information you'll be using. So a lot of good stuff. I haven't really played the PlayStation 4 in a while. I've been upstairs playing the PlayStation 3, playing Catherine, but I'll be back on PlayStation 4 playing the Rive. Rive. Did we really talk about this? No. Okay. We'll save that. All right, and an update. Last week on the podcast, we only talked about having 8 demos, but I guess there might be more, or what. But John Kohler at the PlayStation blog says all the games on the PlayStation VR demo disc. The demo disc. Oh yeah, so there's more than 8. So these are all the games that you'll get to play for the lucky people who are getting the PlayStation VR. Lots of good stuff here. So there's, I think there's supposed to be 18. You have the Alumet, Battlezone, Drive Club VR, Valkyrie. I like that game. That was a good game. Gnog, Harmonix Music VR, Headmaster, Here They Lie, Job Simulator. I still have yet to play that. I am looking forward to playing that. PlayStation VR Worlds, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the kitchen teaser, Res Infinite, Riggs, The Thumper, Tumble VR, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, Wayward Sky, and Within. All these goodies, all these good VR games to play. Lots of good stuff. So we'll talk about that. We'll save that. Stanley Parable's designer lied to Rick and Morty's creator, and now they're making a game together. No. iOS 10 came out this week. For those who have the iOS, the iPhone devices or iPads or Apple stuff, David Neald on Kotaku, on Field Guide, shared by Riley McLeod to Kotaku. So these are the nifty things you can do that you couldn't do before. Number 1, remove some stock apps. I've only removed, I should remove iCloud Drive maybe. Okay. I've only removed stocks because I'm not really into stocks. I don't take a look at stocks or anything like that. Pick up your phone to see notifications. I guess it has raised to the phone, raised to turn on the screen. Raised to wake, that's what it's called. Be more expressive with your emojis. Launch the camera faster than ever before. Before you would, there's a little icon in the bottom screen right here. Then you swipe up, and then it opens the camera. And this one, all you have to do is swipe right, and then you can take a camera, get access to your camera. Use Siri with third-party apps. I don't use Siri much, except for checking out what song is playing on the radio, who sung that song. Turn read receipts on or off. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. I sure have not. I need some sleep. I'm tired most of the time. Deal with notifications on the lock screen. Deal with notifications from other apps. Find out where you're parked your car. This one, I like this feature. Quickly unsubscribe from mailing lists. So this is basically for your email. Your emails and whatnots. So it's an easy access to unsubscribe from those junk mail that you're tired of pretty much getting. Get your regular places more quickly. Stop off somewhere en route. Clear out tunes to never listen to. Run smarter searches in the photos. Change the intensity on the flashlight. Be more expressive with your messages. I've been messing with this, sending weird stuff in the iMessage. I do like iMessage a lot, and I wish more of my friends use an iPhone for this reasons, because iMessage is probably the best messaging app of preference to me. And they're not. They had an iMessage. They'd have their phones on them. The message that I communicate with Corey and Amanda is on Viber, and I don't even know if they have Viber on their phone. They access it on their computer most of the time, and they mostly don't see my messages until they get to their computer. So It's just a waiting game. Place text with emojis. Get lyrics to songs on Apple Music. Manage your smart home. Copy and paste between multiple devices. Get your voicemails transcribed. Type in multiple languages more easily. And that's all the goodies. The goodies. All the goodies. I don't have to talk about that during the podcast, though. Neo comes to PlayStation 4 February 2017. There's a lot of good games coming to the beginning of the year now. Or at least in the quarter one of 2017. I know South Park was delayed until quarter one 2017, which makes me sad. Makes me sad, but Neo, I've never really played Neo. Michael McWhirler at Polygon says, after a decade in development, Team Ninja. Oh, Team Ninja. Okay, so I know this is going to be a freaking hardcore game. But it will finally be released February 9, 2017. Publisher Koei Tecmo announced today at Sony's pre-Tokyo Game Show press conference. The game is exclusive to PlayStation 4. Neo was originally planned as a PlayStation 3 launch title. Wow. At last year's Tokyo Game Show, Koei Tecmo revealed the game had been shifted to PS4 earlier this year. Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja released 2 playable demos for Neo to help share the game's development. Okay. Michael McWhirler also wrote from Polygon, Kojima's Death Stranding is an open-world action game that will connect players. So we're back to open world. Now look at that. Look at that cute. You got Kojima. Right here. Kojima. This guy. Guillermo del Toro. Oh, that's Norman Reedus. Who's this guy? I don't know who that guy is. Kojima Productions head Hideo Kojima appeared at Sony's pre-Tokyo Game Show press conference to talk to a Japanese audience about his next game, Death Stranding, saying that the open-world action game aims to connect players. Kojima described most online competitive and cooperative action games as featuring sticks for players to use in combat. Death Stranding, he said, will also feature sticks, but also ropes for tethering and connecting players. At the end of the day, I want to offer an action game where people get connected with different elements, not just clubs, Kojima said through a translator. So, open world game. That's making an open world game is going to be a long process, especially for Kojima, because he likes to take time with his games, making it perfect and adding his touch to it. So now that I know it's an open world game, I know that it's going to take forever. This game is going to take. So we can hide Neo, we can hide that. Brian Ashcraft.Kotaku says the PS Vita lives. Well, in Japan at least. On December 1st, 2 new PS Vita colors will be released in the country. You got the silver and the metallic red. They are good looking. My Vita is only a black. Standard black. Okay. But yeah. I like the Vita a lot. I should have unsaved that. Oh well. Co-op sale for the PlayStation Network. They're having a sale, and there are good games for co-op people. You got the PlayStation Plus price. So if you're on PlayStation Plus, you got the most sale you can get. Far Cry 4, Gauntlet, Ghostbusters. We got a lot of goodies. Guacamelee. I do recommend Guacamelee. One of my favorite games. You don't have to talk about that on the podcast, though. Pokemon Generations YouTube series dives deep into game lore. Over in Gadget. Yeah, let's take a look at the trailer. But it says, if you love the world of Pokemon but can't stand the official anime's whiny protagonist, stay tuned. The next Pocket Monster animated adventure has nothing to do with him. On September 16th, a series of shorts will launch under the title Pokemon Generations, with each episode diving deep into the stories of the original games. Better yet, the show will launch for free on YouTube. So let's take a look at the trailer.
Every generation has a story to tell, adventures to explore, enemies to challenge, heroes to emerge, legends to be forged.
We're going in. All teams, go now!
Discover the untold stories. Witness the greatest battles. And experience the epic world through new eyes.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Cool. Reminds me a lot of the Pokemon Origins. Yeah. I mean, Pokemon Origins was the telling of the original games also. Not kind of weird that they're bringing this one up as well. Oh well. But yeah, it looks interesting. It's on YouTube, it's free. Who's to complain? It's free. I don't have to talk about that on the podcast, though. LEGO Dimensions! Aliens Unite. Mike Fahey on Kotaku says, in the latest teaser for LEGO Dimension Season 2 content, the girl from Krypton introduces us to a stranded alien botanist in search of a phone. Perhaps there's one in the odd blue box. Let's take a look at the... Is there a trailer? Yeah, there's a trailer. I want to take a look at this, because I do like me some Doctor Who.
Meet that hero!
You got your Supergirl.
Girl of Steel here to tell you about the sweetest alien ever. No, not me. It's E.T., the extraterrestrial. Seriously, we have so much in common. We both came to Earth in a spaceship. Well, I guess I came in a pod, but whatevs. We were also both taken in by a caring Earth family, and we're huge fans of disguises. Although, honestly, a pair of glasses is all you really need. Just watch. Who's this?
It's Superman!
And this?
Nope, no idea.
Also, E.T. has superpowers too. He uses them to help those in need, just like me. Plus, he has this phone that gets crazy coverage. He can even call his crew of intergalactic botanists. OMG, a Kryptonian singing flower! We should totally start an alien club!
Yeah, now we're talking.
Phone.
Oh, it's just introducing E.T. LEGO Dimensions, though, I did enjoy that game quite often, quite a bit. But I haven't got any packs yet. The only pack I have is the Portal pack, which was a gift from Corey and Amanda for Christmas, and I enjoyed that game, that pack as well. Doctor Who is definitely a pack that I will be getting sometime, maybe this year. Give it to Sheila for Christmas, maybe. But we don't have to talk about that. 6 years later, Minerva's Den remains the best BioShock thing. Really? I'll take a look at this. I don't think I've ever played this Minerva's Den. But Heather Alexandra on Kotaku. And oh, this is a lengthy thing. BioShock the collection is out now, bringing Rapture and Columbia into glorious higher definition. But the most important thing is that the collection includes the best BioShock title ever made, Minerva's Den. It is a humble piece of downloadable content for BioShock 2, and it's damn near perfect. Before delving further, warning, spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything. So if you guys have not played BioShock yet, I'm gonna go back to the main camera. If you guys have not played BioShock yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. Nick does not like BioShock Infinite, but I do. Corey loves it. I love BioShock. BioShock 2 was good, was fun. It was fun to play, but it does not compare to BioShock 1 and Infinite. And I just remember, I recommend it. If you haven't played it, the worlds are fascinating. It's good to check those out. And I just recommend it a lot. Check it out, play it. Corey just came or got the game from Amazon, and unfortunately he got the game. It was in an envelope and it destroyed his case. His case is all cracked. He's not happy about that. He is not happy about that. Finally, an Apple Watch game that doesn't play itself. We don't have to talk about that. iPhone 7 Plus came out. iPhone 7s came out this week. And also the new Apple Watch Series 2. But we don't have to talk about this. We'll definitely talk about that already. We already did, actually. Complaints that makes you want to buy a game. Ben Kuchera at Polygon. Ben Kuchera. Let's see. Great story, but it's short, like 4 hours long. Go on. Yeah, well, that's something for me to read. Maybe that'll be the question of the week. Maybe. I don't have to talk about deals. Resident Evil is getting a new full CG animated movie. But Brian, can't talk. Brian Ashcraft of Kotaku. It's called Resident Evil Vendetta and will be out spring 2017 in Japan. Announced at the Tokyo Game Show, Resident Evil Vendetta, Biohazard Vendetta, in Japan will be executive produced by Takashi Shimizu, who is the best known for creating The Grudge, directed by Takanori Sugimoto, and produced by Hiroyuki Kobayashi. The full CG movie will feature an original storyline, but according to Kobayashi via Natalie, will be like Resident Evil 1, no word yet on an international release. So good. More Resident Evil CG movies. I don't think I've seen the latest one, but I know I will eventually. Resident Evil 7 gets a new demo, a new TGS trailer. I already saw the trailer, so we won't be watching that. But the demo I have not yet played. I will eventually, maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know. The game comes out in January. I'm like, what? Nah, I probably won't play the demo. But the game already comes out in January. There's no point in playing that. And I did not click to read it. I clicked to hide it. Tokyo Game Show has kicked off in Japan, so as you expect, here's a new Final Fantasy 15 trailer. Save that. Maybe we'll talk about that. World of Final Fantasy is the fall's most exciting Final Fantasy game. Mike Fahey at Kotaku. When Final Fantasy 15 footage arrives, I nod and silently appreciate when a new World of Final Fantasy trailer shows up. I chair dance and squeak. Is it just me? It's the difference between traveling with unfamiliar characters in a strange new world and going to a theme park packed with your best Final Fantasy friends forever. The game intrigues me because it reminds me a lot like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts to me was special because not just because of the Disney characters, but because of the Final Fantasy characters. Back then, I was a huge Final Fantasy fan, and let me go. Oh, I left it on the one. Okay. Yeah, so Final Fantasy was special to me, and I just like seeing the characters that I played on the PlayStation games. They were all together, and I got to see them. I got to hear what they sound like, and this World of Final Fantasy intrigues me. It intrigues me, and it looks interesting. I look forward to playing it. It's on the Vita as well, so wow, it's on the Vita. that's a definite buy for me, right? I just need to see if it's a good game to play. Sad news. This is what I was talking about a while ago. Allegra Frank at Polygon says South Park: The Fractured Butthole pushed into 2017. Dumped into the first quarter, so it has been delayed. Sad news, but good news. Make the game better. Make the game great. Allegra Frank over at Polygon also writes, Resident Evil is getting an adorable mobile remake. Okay. Kind of weird. I'll save that. HBO and Cinemax coming to PS View. HBO Now launching soon on PS4 and PS3. So good news, PlayStation console owners, HBO and Cinemax coming to View, and HBO Now launching soon. So just in time for Westworld. Westworld got some good reviews. Well, actually, I saw only one review, and it looked good. I didn't read it. I just saw that it was overall good. I look forward to checking out that show. It's a one show I am looking forward to at the end of the year. I think at the beginning of October is when it comes out, and I look forward to it. Harley Quinn spin-off film is in the works. Warner Brothers confirms. They should have just started with this before Suicide Squad. Don't know why. Because I haven't seen Suicide Squad yet, but didn't it have Harley Quinn's backstory in there? Let me know. Tweet at me at One Track Monk. I would like to know if that's true. Battlezone on PSVR has 4-player co-op. Cool. We don't have to talk about this. Sony boss on No Man's Sky. It wasn't a great PR strategy. No, it wasn't. Pokemon Generations captures. No, we already talked about Pokemon Generations. Death Note director says live action film will be full of nudity, swearing, and violence. Julia Alexander over at Polygon said it's not for children. It's not for children anyway. Death Note will be released sometime next year. Good. I look forward. Does it say who's in it? It says like films that have theatrical releases, Netflix doesn't have to abide by any regulations or rules. Company can therefore allow Wingard. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. I don't have to talk about iPhone 7. Marvel Stumble. No, we don't have to talk about that. Pokemon Go Plus is not off to a great start for some Android users. I'm just waiting for it to come to my watch so I can jump back into Pokemon, so I can hatch eggs, gain some candy for my buddy. I currently set Bulbasaur as my buddy because I need to level him up. It was my first Pokemon, and he's still a piece of noob. Still a piece of noob. This is something for me to watch. And that is it for the news. That is it. So, how's everybody? How's everybody doing? I am doing well. I am doing well. Let's see. But I wanted to check out before we end the podcast and the show, the Saturday morning show of the One Track Jon. I wanted to check out what Metal Gear Survive looks like. So let's take a look. Let's browse what the game looks like. Because I would like to know. There it is. 15 minutes from IGN.
There's always a man. There's always...
So yeah. Games. Okay. Let's get back to it.
メタルギアサバイブ TGS2016 プレイデモ
What does the Metal Gear look like?
これよりメタルギアサバイブの最新ゲームプレイ映像をお届けする。メタルギアサバイブはメタルギアソリッド5
That just had
ファン
English
トムペイン
subtitles.
同
Where's
様
the subtitles?
ミッションをクリアすること
There it
で
is.
ストーリーが進行していく。今回はその一部である協力ミッションを紹介しよう。メタルギアサバイブは異世界に飛ばされたマザーベースの兵士たちが
Okay. Get to the gameplay, please. I do miss Metal Gear. The gameplay in Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain,
あれが今回の目的地だ。
it's just so
敵の
great.
数が多い。発信機を安全に設置するには全て排除しなければならない。
If Metal Gear The Phantom Pain had a perfect, like, had a story, I mean, a general Metal Gear
急いで合
story
流だ。
with the complete end, that probably would have been my favorite Metal Gear game, but it just didn't feel like a Metal Gear game. It felt like a different game with characters in it, like a spin-off. It felt like a spin-off, pretty much. But this is looking like the same. I mean, you have the gameplay,
これより
the
ク
core
リーチャーを
gameplay in
排除
there.
し
Get the
目的地を
stealth,
確保する。
Go, go, go!
time to go, but there's zombies in there. But yeah, it looks interesting. I won't buy it. I will not buy that game. Nope. Nope. So yeah, that concludes the One Track Jon Show for Saturday, September 17, 2016. If you guys didn't remember, my name is John. Of course, it's the One Track Jon Show. Just me. The Twitch show every Saturday mornings. So thank you for checking it out. Thank you for anyone who popped in. And until next time, and as always, game on. Bye.